hump. Oh, you got to do our thing. I mess up every single week.
Guess what day it is?
What day is it?
Hump Day with the Harts.
Yes. And this is a Hump Day with the Harts. First ever. We have a special guest. One of my favorite people online, Linnea, otherwise known as Excite Me. And I never knew that's what it said until I had made the flyer and you was like, I love the flyer, but since you spelled my name wrong. And I was like, wait, I think I got it right. And I was like, Excite Me. So tell everybody a little bit about yourself.
My name is Linnea Marie. I go by Excite Me. I've, been in this industry for, maybe, 10 years now. I've learned a lot through the way. And it's one of, the biggest blessings is being in this industry and getting this knowledge and information to people because I think it's really needed. And for me doing workshops and classes and consultations and selling toys, it's like a dream come true and I love it. So that's about me.
Yay!
That's awesome.
It's so funny how much you learn, and like we learn from each other. Like I learn stuff from you all the time. I look at your posts everywhere, Instagram and Facebook, and from everybody. I see Jennifer's on here. I learn from her and her posts. And we have to start off with a disclaimer. Everyone's watching at different places. You might hear me shout somebody out or read a comment. You're like, where are some people at? We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on YouTube. So you never know where we're reading from.
Yeah, we'll try to say, hey, this comment or this question is coming from this location. We'll try our best to do that.
I ain't gonna do it, so I'm not gonna remember to do it. I'm just gonna say that right now. So we're gonna start. Oh, tell us if people don't know us, who are we?
Oh, for those of you guys who don't know us, I'm Tony. This is my wife Shani with her wine. And,
always.
We're the Harts. We own 2 adult novelty erotic boutiques, and one in Washington, D.C. in the Adams Morgan neighborhood, one in Suitland, Maryland, in Prince George's County. We are educators, and we love any and everything that has to do with sex.
Yes. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I see everybody saying hello. Hey. So I want to start off asking. I'm going to ask both of y'all the same question.
Okay.
So the question is...
Ladies first, so that way I got enough time to think about it.
Okay. The question is, what was your first sex toy?
So my first sex toy, I was a junior in college and I went to a pleasure party. I had never masturbated, never used a toy, never orgasmed, but I had been sexually active. And I don't know the name of it, but it was a clear jelly vibrating dildo.
Jelly.
Yes. Listen, in 10, that was, I graduated in 10. So that was what, 08, 09. So we've come a long way, especially with materials and everything. Thank God. Because I didn't know what I was doing. No one told me about the toys. And that's unfortunately what happens with a lot of people is they don't know, nothing's regulated. No one's told about anything, but like I had to work at it since I've never had an orgasm before. And like this toy, I'm like, okay, how do I use it? And I got frustrated, but I kept trying. And then I had my orgasm. I'm like, holy shit. Like I was pissed no one told me about this. So like that made me have like, I got to tell people about this. Like, this is crazy, So
you started talking about it in college.
Yeah, I took human sexuality. I was always the go-to friend. I took psychology and anatomy, and I just really got intrigued by everything and how much I wasn't told, how much, I grew up in a very conservative household. My parents were both nurses. My sex talk was an anatomy book given to me, like, here, read this. And I'm like, what? You know what I mean? I don't know what, so that's, my upbringing and my sex talk. So I had to, do the work and learn myself, but it's been so rewarding to actually come into so much sexual knowledge that really has helped me, my partners, and so many other people.
Yeah. When you say sex talk, I always think about how when I hear about parents and giving their kids the talk. I saw you had a Sex Positive Families book. They came out with that super book. I remember my parents, they dropped the ball. Nobody gave me the sex talk. I remember when I was in high school, like 10th grade or so, my father caught me sucking dick in the garage, right? And he went and told my mother. You would have thought like I would have had the sex talk then.
Yeah.
Still no sex talk. Nobody mentioned it. Nobody brought it up. It was like it never happened. Yes, it never happened.
Wow.
Unbelievable. But what was your first sex toy?
It was a combination of things. It was a horrible jelly masturbator, a penis pump, and a couple vibrators.
But what was first?
It was all at the same time. I bought
you had all of them at the same time.
All at the same time. I went for the.
What dude goes into the store and was like, "Let me get all at a thing." Like, right,
turn it all.
I wanted to. Yeah. So we was so.
What toys, ma'am? Excuse me. What toys are for penises? Give me all of those.
Yeah. So yeah, that was.
Okay. So which one did you like the best?
They all were horrible, but they were like entry level products. Okay. So I could tell you within like a week, everything was broken. So,
did you it was broken because it was cheap? Was broken because you wore it out too much?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Well, that's another thing. My vibrating dodo, it didn't last long, and I wasn't using it a lot because like I said, I was new into the whole thing. But it definitely didn't last long at all, and you could just tell the material. I didn't know how to store it, and all I gotta say is thank God for knowledge. And times have changed, materials and packaging and everything. So I'm happy to be alive now. Yeah. The limits do not exist. There's a plethora of stuff to use. So
I'm gonna tell you my first sex toy was like in elementary school. I used a big fat marker inside and was like rolling it around. Anything could be with a condom on stuff, and I didn't have a condom on it, but with a condom on stuff and enough lube, it's a lot of things that can be sex toys. It's wouldn't recommend all of it, but some things could be sex. Yeah. It's like the crunchy nature people. Maybe they like a little cucumber with a condom on it. I don't know. It's crunchy.
Frozen foods and all that stuff.
Yeah, the food part is you got to be careful with that. Well, you don't have a
vault. Throw anything off, right?
Yeah. You put frozen stuff up your butt?
Thought about it.
You thought about putting something up your butt? A frozen? You thought like I'm gonna put this like frozen popsicle up my butt? Chicken leg or something? A chicken leg up your butt? The show is over. I'm divorcing him.
I'm just talking trash. I'm just talking trash.
But I have to walk around these streets. And people.
Aren't you married to the guy who wants to stick chicken up his butt?
Yeah.
What the what? I can't stand him. I can't. Right now, his cousin is on here with her hand with the emoji with her hand like. I'm not. We're gonna leave that alone.
I tried at home. We'll put that out there now. I don't recommend.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so another question I want to ask you, Lene. Oh my God, my dog's walking down the steps and she's so loud. We have wood steps going into our basement. Does he need a therapy session? Yes, he needs a therapy session. But I want to know, so Lene, did you have the sex toy business before you met your boo or during?
I had it before. We've been together about 2-ish years officially. So yeah, I had it before him.
Okay, and so when you wanted to use a toy with him, like how did you slide that in?
Well, he knew of my business, and when you walk into my place, there is, condoms, toys everywhere. So he was like, he saw it, and it just took, conversations and, just asking if he would want to try different things and easing him into things. I did start off a little slow, or I did explain that, me using toys is never going to be a replacement. It's an add-on to our experience. And I even took it as far as like buying him toys so he could feel included. We both use toys, or, simultaneously at different times, whatever like that. So I wanted him to get in, used to the toys too.
So what did you buy?
Strokers. I like, Tenga strokers, the 3D spiral one. They came out with the what is it? The new leaves. He likes these.
Oh, did you try
a flashlight? So we started them off with different ones, cock rings. We did blindfold, stuff like that.
Cool.
Awesome.
I'm trying to think. The first sex toy that we used, he went like too hard. Like he went too hard. He was like, "Hey, I want to try this thing." It was one of those cameras that you put inside and you can see inside somebody's body. Now, why would you leave that? I don't know. I knew his business and
what he was getting into.
But I was just like, I think we had already had sex. Yeah, because I was down there spread eagle and let you go in there.
Yeah.
I didn't like that thing either.
No?
What was it? Do they still make them? It's like
they make a better
Saxion. You ever seen that one?
It has the camera on it?
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen them before, definitely.
They make a better one. It's better.
GoPro on it too.
Yeah, the cock ring GoPro, yeah.
It didn't get good. From what I saw, people didn't give it good reviews.
No, I didn't. It's a interesting thought, but the functionality of it, all you see is dark. You know what I mean?
Right.
All you see is skin. You don't see much. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to get into sex toy materials now. Everybody talks about, what's good and what's bad. We just talked about jelly toys. What are your favorite sex toy material? Well, first tell us a little bit about the different materials, if you want to give us like a quick rundown of like the good ones.
Definitely medical grade silicone. That's the most popular. That's the best because it doesn't harbor bacteria. It's non-porous. Glass, metal, ones like those materials. They're easy to clean. But yeah, like going back to what we were saying before, the jelly material, not so much.
Oh my goodness.
Like compared it to like a lint roller. Like if you drop it on the floor and now it's covered in like fuzz and stuff, like that ain't it. That just ain't it.
It's like when you open up the box, it smells like a lot of them toys that you just walked in Payless.
Yeah, the smell, you can definitely tell by, the different materials with the smell of it, like a rubbery, it just has an odor to it it's not welcoming. It's not like, oh, let me stick this down there, it's
not at all. So yeah, we definitely don't carry any jelly, any rubber. Have you seen a lot of times now I'm seeing non-porous PVC toys?
I've seen a few manufacturers come out with that. So
what do you think? I'm still giving it the side eye. I had Blush had a call. Was it Blush or Tantus? One of them had a call and they were explaining it to me. And the whole time I'm still like,
I think, as we move along and as, I think there's going to be interesting things that people develop. And as long as it is, body safe and it's proven that way, I at least try it. But yeah, my mind's pretty much open to that because like I said, it's 2020, anything could happen. So that could be a good, quality material.
Yeah. I haven't tried any of them yet. Because I'm always like, no PVC. So I need to see it. I wonder how you could test it. Like, how could we, as people with not big labs and stuff like that, how can we test it that it's non-porous?
Right. That's interesting, too. And even with that, cleaning it is really important, too. So even if you would have a toy, that's not, maybe it's your favorite toy, but you didn't know, but cleaning it good and properly really, can make a difference as well,
Oh, yeah.
So I know people. There was a story or a post going around that this girl kept getting bacterial infections and all kinds of infections, and she went to the doctors, and the doctor they couldn't find out why, and blah blah blah. Well, it turns out her partner was using a fleshlight and never cleaned it. They had a picture of this fleshlight. It looks like a science experiment. It literally looked like a science. I mean, I don't know what could bring someone to think like sticking their member into that was a good idea, or maybe they didn't pay attention. I don't know. But I literally gagged when I saw that fleshlight.
I didn't see it. I'm glad I didn't.
There are tons of people who, number one, they're trying to hide their toys. So the fact that they're trying to hide it, it makes it they're less likely to clean their products. Another hand, they think because I'm the only person using it, I don't have to clean it because it's only me.
But it's sperm in it.
That's how some people think like that. So
I don't know what's the shelf life on jizz. What is the shelf life? 2 days? I don't know.
I have no idea. I'm gonna look that up.
Yeah, I gotta look that right. I'm like, that's a good question.
I don't like yours sitting on me for more than like 2 seconds.
It's sticky and it dries up, so I'm not really, just clean your toys.
That's your mission, to find out
the shelf life of cum.
Yes, and comment back on the thread. So, and I bought some people don't know like the different materials. So I bought some first before because one of them is my favorite toy. If you right now, where's the camera? Linnea, gun to your head. What is your favorite sex toy right now? Right now.
Fire Pro 2.
Ah, okay. I was thinking you was gonna say a different. Well, I always think everyone likes the same ones I like.
No, they do not.
What did you think?
Her favorite, the one she wants to marry, what she married.
Okay.
The Womanizer Duo is like everything. This is like the best thing that they ever made. Oh, it's stuff on it. See, I must not have cleaned it. I'm not the best cleaner. I like to run it under the water. I need to clean the stuff better. I'm horrible with that.
I clean all the toys that we use.
You do not. You run it under the water. He lying to
y'all. I'm telling you. You go in the bathroom, look in the cabinet. There's a toy cleaner down there. I grab that. I spray it all down. I disassemble everything that if it has parts to it, clean them, let them air dry.
If you press for time, I will go upstairs right now with the Instagram camera and go upstairs and see if there's actually some toy cleaner underneath there, because I'm going to go live afterwards and with the phone. I'm gonna see.
Oh yeah, we're doing this. We're doing
this. Well, this is Womanizer uses is it medical grade? I think it's medical grade silicone. Womanizer uses. So this is a good silicone toy. Silicone is like Linnea said, non-porous. Then we have I like stainless steel toys too.
I like steel.
Good for a temperature play.
Yes. Yeah. They pull it down. I recently got the Leiwan hoop, and it's kind of similar to the the Android like that. But it's absolutely amazing to chill it and, put it in the freezer, for a little bit, or warm it up in some, warm water. It's definitely fun to use.
Is it heavy like the Pure One?
Yeah, I don't know 100%, but I don't think it's as heavy.
Okay. Because the Pure One, remember we sent one and I weighed it and it was like 2.5 pounds or something. Yeah, it was heavy as hell to ship. I was like, damn it.
Yeah, it's definitely heavy. You can definitely knock someone out with it. So,
oh yeah, definitely. So that's a stainless steel. Then we have my favorite ABS plastic toy. Yeah, I call it the Pussy Eater 3000. This one guy did a video on it that went viral, but Yeah, it's the I saw the kind that you had like that.
The Trinity.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's new, right?
Newer. Yeah.
So at first, I didn't think I was gonna like the tongue action, but it actually feels really, really good.
I was actually surprised myself. I really was, because a tongue is kind of really hard to mimic, especially when it comes to toys, because usually the tongues are like super hard. But yeah, I was definitely surprised. And like this one, you can do vibrating, licking, and sucking, or you could do, just the sucking or just the licking, So it's whatever you want to do. But I like the options it comes with.
Yeah. And then we have glass. People always worry that it's going to break off in you. You still want to look at it. Let me look at this one. Is there any cracks? No, nothing. So you want to make sure it's no cracks and you don't see any chips or anything like that. But I dropped this. It didn't break. It's pretty good. This is a small one. This one is the G-spot stimulator. So glass is another good one. Good for temperature play too. I don't have any. Do you have wood toys? Because that's the last when people talk about non-porous toys, most of the time those are the main 5.
So I don't actually have like a wood toy that you would use, but my friend went to Bali and got this opener, and it's wood.
Oh, that's dope.
And so, do you use it as a toy? She don't want to say.
I don't. You could with a condom maybe, but it's definitely made out of wood. But yeah.
So is it sealed?
No, it's definitely porous for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's definitely not one that you would want to.
Okay, so the sex toys that are made of wood on the market, they're sealed. So if it's not sealed, then that's not going to work. So let's talk about the daggone people buying the toys on Amazon.
Like we briefly talked before, I don't necessarily want to wholeheartedly give Amazon like a bad rap for buying sex toys, because I have realized that there are toy companies legitimately using Amazon and selling, from that platform or whatever and making money. Just like knowing who the seller is really important.
Yeah, if the seller says like Boo Boo's Toys, you might not want to get one from Boo Boo's Toys.
Like I said, I've talked to people and they order from Amazon, and this one girl hit me up and she was like, I opened it and there's cat hair all over it, and I'm just like, ugh.
It was a thing going around that people have been getting used sex toys, and I don't know if they're necessarily used or just dirty. But that's one of the things when you buy a sex toy on Amazon and you buy it from somebody you don't know who it is. First off, you don't know what country it's coming from. Like it's unregulated here in the United States, but I'm pretty sure we're a lot better than some other places.
Right.
And
right.
The way they handle it, say it is a good place. The way they handle the toys in their warehouse, like who's touching it, who's doing a thing, like you want to buy
gloves, yeah,
you want to buy it from a reputable place. One of the other things that a lot of people don't know is that sometimes when you buy the toys on Amazon and it's not the manufacturer, it's a different third-party seller, some of the manufacturers do not honor your warranty. So if your toy breaks, then you're short.
And now, nowadays, a lot of great companies are having warranties with their toy. I know the Satisfyer Pro 2, it now has a 15-year warranty. I can use it for 15 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to me, that kind of stuff is more important. It makes it worth the purchase. 15 years is a long time to have a toy.
Yeah, it's a long. I wonder if anybody's going to have a toy for 15 years.
Very few people. I'm that person that's always going to upgrade.
Yeah.
So regardless of the warranty, when it's time for an upgrade, when I'm ready, I'm just going to get what I want.
You give your opinion upgrade. Oh, that's sweet. And then on Amazon too, we've had people that bought toys on Amazon and come into the store, because that's one of the things I hate. Y'all, if y'all watching this, I hate when y'all do this. You come into the store, you get us to explain the toys and all the features, and we give you all this great customer service, and you stand there, sometimes in our faces, and scroll and look up the price on Amazon. First of all, that's rude. Stop doing that. That's rude. Second of all, you don't know if this toy, let's just say, for example, a toy we sell in the store is $100, and you go on Amazon and find this toy on Amazon for $20 or so. 9 times out of 10, that's not going to be real. That's a counterfeit toy. It's not going to be an actual toy from the manufacturer. So now you done got this toy at home. It got a half a button when it's supposed to have 5 buttons. You know, it's supposed to vibrate, and all it do is like do a little purr and cut off, and then you sitting there. So now you done wasted the $20, and you still want the toy, and now you got to still come and spend the $100 again. And I'm gonna look at you with side eye like, told you so, told you so. Have you found anybody that had any counterfeit toys?
There was someone did mention that one of the toys she bought shocked her. So I feel like that wasn't a legit toy. And there was even an article written about fake magic wands going around.
That's fake magic wands. Magic wand is
that's actually real.
That's real.
Because they actually had on YouTube a video to show you how to go to the store, buy the real one, buy a fake one off the internet, off of Amazon. Swap the internal parts. Swap the internal parts, and then take the original one and give it back to the store, so that way you get your money back. But now you got all of the power coming out of the real one.
You're not supposed to tell people that. Now they're gonna look it up and try to do it.
It's already shut down. No, it's shut down. It's shut down. It's shut down. It was shut down. The manufacturer actually had it shut down. But that's yeah.
And the unfortunate thing too is, sex education here, toy education here is almost non-existent. You have to kind of know a sex educator or a sexologist or somebody, that's kind of trying to spread the word. And a lot of buyers don't know. A lot of buyers see toys, or, certain toys take the internet by storm. So people get curious, and then they, go searching, and they don't know. And sometimes I want to fault that, but then also, like I said, I know what my first vibrator was made of. So, we need education more around everything, I think, too. And the sellers really need to look out for their customers. Yeah. People's penises and pussies deserve way better.
I know mine does.
Because, putting someone in a bad position, or having a bad experience with the toy, like I said, shocking, or it get, an infection, that can turn people off completely from toys. And I would hate for that to happen. So, and my thing is always invest in your sex life, invest in your pussy. I mean, invest in your penis. It's really, I think it's really important to, take the materials and that kind of stuff seriously.
That's like when people come to the store and they say something like, this is too expensive, or this toy, why this cost so much? And you heard me say it before, pleasure is priceless. And
when you find that right, right.
Yeah. I mean, sex toys, the prices are coming down to get used to be, to get a really good toy, or at least a decent vibrating rechargeable toy, you had to spend like at least $50 to get something semi-decent. Now you can get something for $25, $30. So the prices have started coming down. Maybe, I don't know if the price of silicone has come down. Silicone dildos are way less expensive than they are to be.
Mm-hmm. I think before they were more exclusive, and now either, like you said, either price came down or the silicone is more available to everybody. You know what I mean? So they kind of, met in the middle with pricing, which, like I said, I'm glad that a lot more, manufacturers and companies are using the body safe silicone, medical grade silicone. So that's definitely a positive step with everything. And you're right, to get a decent sex toy, it is around, about $50.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have some of the rechargeable bullets. Like a rechargeable bullet you can get for lower.
Sorry, I just want to go back. Hey, to everyone who's watching live, I just want to give a shout out to everyone on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Just to let you guys know, definitely put in comments if you have questions, because we are live right now. Also, if you're watching this as a recording, please leave a comment in the description below, so that way we can still be able to answer any questions that you may have or comments. We would love to read them. We do read them all.
Yeah, say replay if you're watching a replay.
Yeah,
we totally like seeing that.
So a hi to everyone on YouTube. I see Oklahoma, West Virginia, and a couple other places that I have seen, California. But just
King Loyalty told me, take me live. You didn't spam our Instagram comments this whole time. We were not taking you live. You didn't spam it. Put your OnlyFans thing up there. Comments. Hey, stop spamming in the comments, and I'll take you live next time. In Pittsburgh, PA. Oh, is that your? Do you
know them? I've heard of them. I don't actually know them in real life, though.
Are you in Pittsburgh?
Yep.
Right, you're in Pittsburgh.
I've heard of the couple.
This is one of your people. I was like, if he put up one more thing, talking about take me live, you gotta go somewhere and sit down. I don't know how this thing works. You do know how this works. You put your OnlyFans in the comments. You know exactly how this thing works. If you was here, I would shake you right now. So I don't know how this works. Boy, bye. Anyway, we're gonna talk about if you had before we get into the toy of the week and the giveaway, if you had to give somebody one tip about sex toys, either buying it or how to pick it out or whatever the case may be, what would you say?
Know what kind of stimulation you like and what you're looking for, because there's so many different types of stimulation out there. Even the vibrators are different, from rumbly and buzzy to the clitoral sucking to the tongues. And sometimes those air pulsation, toys can be a little, too much for people, or, they might not like that. So definitely know what kind of stuff you want to feel.
Yeah. And it's a lot of people don't know what they like. So they come in the store and like, well, what do you like? And they're like, I don't know. I'm like, we'll start here with this and we'll report back.
And that's the thing too. I definitely recommend starting, with a bullet vibrator, because it's so versatile. You can use it during blowjobs. You can use it during penetration. You can use it during solo sex. You can use it an array of different things. So definitely, a bullet is definitely a go-to recommendation for people to see if they even like that kind of stimulation, because some people don't even like vibrators at all,
Yeah.
So yeah, but a small bullet vibrator is definitely like my first go-to. And then the Satisfier. So I give the Satisfier as gifts. I mean, Christmas gifts, birthday gifts. I mean, that is my go-to thing. I'm like, you get one, you get one.
We just started. We've been had Satisfiers, but after the last show, was it the avian show? We started getting a whole lot more of them. They were showing us all, because they came out with a whole lot of new items. Before they only had like maybe 4 or 5 items. They have like 200 or something items now. So now we have a bunch more of them. So hey, Satisfier, if you're watching,
right.
Send us some more stuff. Send us more stuff.
Right.
What would be your tip if you had to give somebody advice on buying a sex toy or how to pick one? Anything you want to say? What do you want to say about sex toys?
I love sex toys. I will use sex toys for the rest of my life.
That's not helping nobody. that is not helping anybody.
But no, definitely keep an open mind. Pay attention. Whatever products you try, like I can tell you, it's always a entry level, a moderate, and a high end product in every category. So no matter if it's a bullet, you're always gonna find an entry, moderate, and high end. So you can start off at entry level or moderate level product, see if you like it. And then the things you dislike about it, you can always come back to one of us and sit there and say, hey, I like this. I didn't like this. I want more of this. I want more of that. That makes it a little easier for us to be able to find
customers.
Yeah, it makes it easier to find a product that you want. And that way we can pinpoint exactly what you're looking for. It'll get you satisfaction for years to come just by, starting off with a test experiment of self-pleasure.
Why you get so cheesy when you were saying that at the end?
Because like practice makes perfect. Like it's always like keep trying, try this, try this, and this position.
And that's one of the things that I do like about sex toys. You don't have to be monogamous with your sex toys. You can literally have a treasure chest full of different ones, and it can be a fun experience with trial and error too. Oh yeah, that was fun. This sensation was fun. So let's find something more geared towards, this versus that. You know what I mean? So it can actually be a bonding experience, a fun experience with, your partner. And even if the toy sucks, you guys can laugh about it. I mean, it opens up for endless possibilities.
True that. So on that note, we're going to talk about the toy of the week. So every time we come on, I'm waving it too far in your face. My bad. Big ass dildos. So we always show you the toy of the week. And now we decided the toy of the week, we're going to give you a code to get, I'm going to make up a percentage every time. It might be 20%. It might be 10%. It might be 25%. Who knows? I might do 50% one day. Today, this week's toy of the week is the Big Boss. This is by Fun Factory. Fun Factory is a super, super great toy manufacturer. I love them. Their products are really good quality. Mm-hmm. This is one, like if somebody comes in and is like, girl, I want a big ass, girthy, vibrating dildo. This is the one. Like, do you see this in my hand? Do you see this on my face? Like, this thing is so big. And I could put it. It's almost too big, but it still fits in my mouth too. But this is the Big Boss. It retails at $139, and today with the code BIG15, Big 15. I have to write that in the thing. I always forget my little captions. So with the code BIG15, you get the Fun Factory. Oh, dang, I gotta write all this stuff. I was not prepared. So this is I didn't do both of them. But I'll put it later in the comment. Well, you get the Big Boss for 15% off and 50% off of $100 and basically $140. That's
pretty good.
I can't do math that good. 140. Yeah, 140, 15%. So 10% is 14 plus 7. So it's $21 off. Yeah.
Not bad.
I did do that.
That big of a toy, and it now explain that to me. Does it have a more buzzy or rumbly vibe?
Rumbly. To me, a lot of the Fun Factory toys have rumbly.
I personally like rumbly. It's more deeper to me, and it gets where it needs to go. The buzzy and some toys can be a little annoying, but like I said, that's my personal preference. But buzzy is definitely, rumbly is definitely a good one.
Yeah, I like rumbly too, because I don't use a lot of I got it now. Big 15 is the code for the Big Boss. I don't use a lot of just dildos by itself, vibrating or not, because I need some clitoral stimulation. So like if I use this, I would need another bullet or something on my clit. But some people just love internal stimulation. So even if you want internal stimulation by itself, or you want to break out the bullet and have both, so you have big and girthy. Some people love that full feeling.
Fullness, yeah.
The fullness. So if you like fullness, this big ass thing is the way to go. So that's our toy of the week. And for our giveaway this week, do you want to ask? Do you remember anything you want to ask a question about? Do you remember something, or you want me to make up a question?
Go ahead.
The first person. So, the giveaway is. So this week, I want you to be so fresh and so clean. So the giveaway is vagina soap. Now, this is not to go inside your vagina. We don't want to put soap and stuff inside our vagina. This is for fun. It is soap. You can use this anywhere you would put soap, but don't put the pussy in the pussy. Just use it like soap. So you get some soap and you get a bottle of toy cleaner, because I want everything to be clean. So that is the giveaway for this week. The first person who answers the questions, we're going to be looking everywhere on the Instagram screen and on this screen. So the question is, what material of toy did Linnea say was her first sex toy? The first person to name the material of toy that was Linnea's first sex toy is going to be so fresh and so clean.
Yes. I'm looking too. I'm watching.
Yes.
Come on, YouTube. Answer the question.
Jennifer got it.
Jen
got it. She got it. It's jelly. Yay. Jennifer, I'm not even going to mail this to you. You better come and pick it up. Save me my $4 to shipping. Say, no, we'll mail it to you. So, Jennifer, hit us up on Instagram. Send me a DM or on Facebook. Slide in my inbox with your address so I can send it to you. And, Linnea, before we leave out, tell them how to get in touch with you, how to reach you, the service. Don't forget the services that you offer.
Yes, I have a website, exciteme.com. You can book consultations. I have workshops. I do blowjob workshops, female masturbation workshops. I sell toys as well. I have a shop that I really take pride in picking and choosing, the fun stuff to add. And on IG, I'm Excite Me on Facebook, Linnea Marie, and on Twitter, Excite Me. I've been back and forth with Instagram, so I'm on my 5th one.
Really?
Yeah, since I've started. So that's why it was like a really big deal to make it past 10K this time. Even though one of my posts got reported today, but whatever. So yeah, Excite Me all throughout, and I hope to talk to people and work with everybody.
Yay!
That's awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming and being with us on Wednesday and popping our cherry, our first threesome on our live.
This is not the type of threesome I was looking for. You know what I mean? Like, I'm told I'm gonna have a threesome with 2 ladies and 2 beautiful ladies. Come on now.
This is a threesome.
This is the COVID-19. I'm telling you, they got me.
COVID-19 threesome.
Yeah, that's not what I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Yeah, I remember when I met you guys up at the Sex Expo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hope they have it next year. I hope they have all the things next year.
Me too.
Yes, but thank you for joining us. Thank you everybody for watching. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, all the different places, leave us a comment, type in replay if you're watching a replay. Also, if you are watching on the replay and you answered, I forgot to tell them to answer the question on the replay. We send out 2 gifts a week. We send out one to people watching it live, and we send out a second one to somebody who gets it on a replay by Friday. If you're watching this and it's been like a year from now, you're not eligible for the prize. It's only until this Friday. So Tony, take anything else you want to say? If not, take us on out.
Yes. Also, thank you again for participating in this. I really do appreciate you. Thank you also for all of the work you're doing to help people stay up on sex education. It means a lot to us. And we definitely, we work hard at trying to get the word out to help people have better sex, understand sex. And then the fact that we have people like you who are out here doing the same thing make us feel so good, so good. So we really appreciate
the community. It's really rewarding. It really is.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. So we're all freaks that get on the elevator. Only difference between us is which floor you get off on. But just remember, we're all freaks on that elevator. So stay sexy, my friend.
That is not the saying.
All right, what the saying?
That was not the saying. The saying is we're all freaks on the elevator. It just depends on what floor you get off on. And if you're like us,
you get off on every floor just to see what's going on. So again, stay sexy, my friend.
Bye, you guys.
Bye. Thank you.